Welcome back to the Renegade Report. I'm your host, Francis Mayer, Sports Information Director of the greatest community college athletic program in the known universe, BC Athletics. And part of that reason is that we have championships in our blood, 170 conference championships, and people want to come to Bakersfield because we have some of the best facilities around. And the absolute gem of that is Memorial Stadium in its 62nd year of use. And now we have, it's better than a new haircut. It's better than plastic surgery. It's a new track. And boy, is it gorgeous. The Hellas Corporation put it in with a lot of pushing and prodding by you, Coach Kelly. You got that put together.
Yes, we worked on that for a while, but all the credit is really due to the administration, Sonia Christian, the president, and Don Birdwell and Sandy Taylor. They worked very hard on getting this done so we could have it for this season, and we appreciate everything they have done for it.
And it looks gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Our athletes enjoy it. The first day they were actually allowed on it, the Snapchatting was going on, and the pictures as they were walking in, and just the expressions on their face made it all worth it.
Right, and we got to talk to Richard Timmermans the day that the track opened, and the first words out of his mouth were less injuries, essentially. That the old track was, I didn't realize how hard it was until I set foot on the new track, and it's like, oh my gosh, worlds of difference.
That's correct. It will hopefully alleviate some of our shin splint problems and add some durability to some of our athletes. It's a long season. We have competitions that start in January, and the state meet isn't until May 21st. So it's a long season for some of these young men and women.
And they're pushing their bodies to the absolute limits. The track events the track and field events have generally been used, since like the beginning of the Olympics, to determine who the best athletes in the world are. The fastest man in the world is a track athlete. His name is Usain Bolt, right?
Correct.
And the fastest person on the BC campus is probably someone that you deal with on a daily basis. Right now, who are those folks? Who do we have to look forward to competing tomorrow for the Renegades at the Western State Conference Championships at Memorial Stadium?
Well, last week we did have prelims and the finals, prelims in most of the running events. And Tyra Saunders right now is coming in with the top time in the conference in the 100. She's follows not too far back by her sister Kyra Saunders, who is a defending conference champion in the 1 and 2. Kyra will not have to work on the long jump this week, which is a big plus for her. Nice. Because she qualified last week with an A standard, which was huge. Chris Moreno ran a 4:01, which we haven't seen in a long time. But time-wise, I didn't pay as much attention to the times last week and what to expect this week as I'm looking towards qualifying positions.
Okay.
Last week was all about qualifying. If you don't qualify, your season's over, and we lost some people that I didn't think we would lose, but that's the way it goes. And so we're just hoping to qualify, and the top 6 in each event will qualify on to the Southern Cal Regionals. We already have several qualifiers in that already. It's, like I said, Kyra Saunders, Tristan McGee in the long jump, Jacob Bookout in the high jump, Shanae Terry in the shot put, Marilyn Quintero in the shot put, and Dylan Littles in the shot put.
Don't we have another athlete again with the women? Is it the long jump or the triple jump that we have a pretty
Veronica Slade has a very good chance of doing very well in qualifying on in the triple jump. She was a basketball player, and she came to us, got a late start. She's ranked in the top 7 in Southern California. So we're expecting great things out of that.
Well, and I know right now you are very tired. You've been running around like mad with launching a new facility, hosting the conference championships, and also all of our coaches and athletes. This is a very brutal time of year. People are peaking physically. The athletes are peaking physically. You and I are like on our last legs. And I keep telling our fans, don't miss the next big moment, because this is when everything comes to a head. All the training, all the blood, the sweat, the tears. We're either going to see people exceed their expectations, or, like in the case of the golfer we just spoke to, Brad Chamberlain, somebody might catch a break and have things not go their way. But either way, it's high drama. This is...
It's high drama, and this meet here is set up that it is going to be a quick-moving meet. There's one race and everything, and no more than 5 minutes between races. So it's going to move, and it's going to move quickly.
Wow.
And people have to be on point. Field events will start at 1. Running events will start at 3 with the steeplechase. We have a special announcement at 2:45 prior to the steeplechase for track fans. I'm not going to relay that now because otherwise it wouldn't be a special announcement.
No, but it's a very special announcement, and you don't want to miss that. 2:45 at Memorial Stadium, and you get to see the track, and you're going to get to see some people perhaps break school records. That kind of stuff keeps happening this year, Coach. We've had a number of wild things happen.
That is correct.
You never know what's going to happen in the playing fields of athletics. Eric Wood, a swimmer who's had some ups and downs academically and with different things, he broke a school record in the 200 butterfly, and then he was the conference champion, I believe, in the 100 butterfly. So we never know what's going to happen.
That's correct. We have a 4x1 record that could be on the line. Based from that was set last year, so we'll just have to wait and see on that.
Do you think that this track is going to create faster times, or is that because we're talking about tenths of a second here?
Right. The word is that new tracks do not create faster times right away because they're a little bit softer.
Okay. All right.
So
you don't
we
get
will
the
wait and
energy
see.
return. Sure.
But we'll wait and see because I think we're ready. I think our kids are ready. They're excited to show off the facility. We're excited to show off the facility. And the meet is being set up so that it's a practice for us for 2018 state meet.
Wow. Okay. You heard it here. 2018, hopefully, we're going to host a state meet. And I don't think there is a better facility or a better staff, for that matter, than we have at Bakersfield College. And I think that once we bring people back, they'll remember why at one point this was one of the gems in all of track and field, not just community college track and field, but professional track and field. And I know it's amateur, but I'm talking about folks who compete in the Olympics. This was a destination, of course.
That was correct. We've had junior nationals here before. We've had some of our athletes go on and compete in the trials. So it's something that we're constantly working towards. Our main goal right now is, of course, getting them to the next level, right, academically, to college, to continue their running careers.
I'm not worried about that because you have such a good record when it comes to that.
Yes, it's been a little bit more challenging this year, not because of our student athletes, because hosting the conference meet has taken some of my time away from making the contacts for them. But this is the last meet we host this year, and that's going to be my main focus in the next 2 weeks.
And folks, over 25,000 full-time equivalent students. That's more than twice what they're dealing with at Cal State Bakersfield. 20 sports in the fall, if you include men's soccer, the latest edition of the BC Athletics family, and 600 student athletes. I don't think we realize how busy we are as a department until we throw another Barbie or another shrimp on the Barbie. And in this instance, for you, it was the conference championships. But you have a lot of athletes, a lot of different events, and a lot of stuff going on. So we appreciate all your effort, and I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. And I can't wait for the big announcement at 2:45. Again, the running events start at 3 p.m. And when did the other events start, Coach?
1 o'clock, we'll start with the hammer, the discus, the triple jump, and the women's pole vault.
And these are the most ancient of ways for measuring a person's athletic aptitude, the throwing events, the running events. We call them track and field, and you don't want to miss it tomorrow. As she said, 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. and a special announcement at 2:45 in historic Memorial Stadium with the brand new track and field surface. It is gorgeous. If you miss it, then it's just going to be another case of you missing the next big thing. So for the entire BC Athletics team, including Athletic Director Sandy Taylor, Associate Athletic Director Keith Ford, and our track and field coach, Pam Kelly, this is Francis Mayer, and this is another episode of the Renegade Report. See you tomorrow.